joy in my soul. Amen. Cause you always in control. Amen. The only way that I know. Amen. Make a joyful noise and sing with me. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Amen. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Amen. Tobago need a blessing. Amen. Tobago need a blessing. Amen.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And with just a little time after the hour of 1 o'clock, yeah, we are here. Don't even fret. Don't even worry. You hear the theme song in the background, right? So come on, you must know that somebody here, and we about to get into talking. All right, relax. God, y'all are inside.
Remember,
yeah.
to success is working hard.
Looks like parking in the courthouse has changed up once again. So that hindered your boy from giving you the proper intro. But honestly, needed a prayer. I needed that Terry Lyons song this afternoon because yeah, today looked like it's trying to test your speaker of the house now. So I said, you know what? Give me something to soothe the soul, calm the spirit. Let me try to get in a proper headspace to talk to the people and them now.
Strong and better.
I can't bring my personal things to all you. We here to discuss the nation business, not the dream business, you know? But nonetheless, we are here.
Hand in hand.
On the nation station, The Street 919 FM. Welcome to another edition of The Street Council. Your Speaker of the House, Hashim the Dream presiding.
Together.
Rock and Kameen. Council members, pull up a seat. Good afternoon to all my regular members. KFC. I say it again, KFC. Apparently some people think I doesn't big up my brethren. Panadol, big up yourself wherever you're standing. Dr. Wakanda. Good afternoon. I know you're there somewhere. I got your song queued up next, don't worry. You don't even have to say which one you want. I know which one you want. Miss Mova, Miss Arima.
You know as well as I do the old.
That's my friend Mr. La Hoqueta.
It's putting more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
Big up to Shack Lady. Ooh, Shack Lady.
Tolerance and
yeah, I have a birthday for you.
To build.
I want to send happy birthday going out. Was a belated birthday because it was on the 3rd when we were not here. Yeah, when we were not here. But happy belated birthday going out to my baby god sister. Gigi, love you plenty.
This is our land.
All the way out in Indiana, big up yourself.
And let us build a
Hope you're having a good week, a good birthday week. It's Pisces season now, I believe. So yeah, big up to every Pisces out there that's celebrating right now. Happy belated birthday going out to my bedroom. Same way too, Mr. Zero Gravity. My boy experiencing full-on parenthood now. 2 car seats, eh?
So
good
for every drink begonian.
Better you than me, my brother. Fight the good fight. Man. Shout out to the missus and the young ones, them too.
Something.
Let me get these out the way and then we can get into our first topic of the conversation, guys. So Rock and Kameen, you know the numbers as well. Don't forget 342-0081 466-5391. For those of you out in the outside of Radio Land, good afternoon to you. Those of you who are streaming from YouTube and or Facebook.
So come let us walk hand in hand.
If you want to go on YouTube, that it's IWER TV.
Come my brother, come my sister.
And on Facebook, it's The Street 919 FM. And of course, you can also stream from the official website at www.thestreet919fm.com. Let's get these out the way, same speed. Guys, if you're craving that authentic taste of the Caribbean, but short on time, the Lion brand Pelori Mix is here. Now in its convenient, easy to use pouch, you can whip up a batch of fluffy golden Pelori in a flash. Just add water, mix and fry. Perfect for impromptu gatherings. Lion brand's Pelori Mix brings everyone together for a delicious moment. Share the flavor with friends and family. Because good food and good company go hand in hand. Get your Lion Brand Pelori Mix today and make every moment a tasty celebration with the Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions. And guys, guess what? You have a chance to go to FIFA World Cup 2026 with Coca-Cola. Just buy any Coca-Cola 591 milliliter bottle with football labels. Uncap and submit your code via WhatsApp to 328-2878 for your chance to score with Coca-Cola. Grab a Coca-Cola 591 milliliter bottle with football labels and uncap your chance to go to the FIFA World Cup 2026. And do you have an unresolved issue with your bank, non-bank, financial institution, or insurance company? If so, the Office of the Financial Services Ombudsman can help you. This service is at no cost to you. For more information on the OFSO, visit them on the first floor, General Central Bank Building, Eric Williams Plaza, Independence Square, Port of Spain. Log on to www.ofso.org.tt. Email them at info@ofso.org.tt. Call the office at 800-4FSO, that's 800-4373, or contact them via their social media pages on Facebook and Instagram.
Surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main nation.
Right, so man, guys, I don't know what it is, boy. I really think it's a precedent. When people see that the street council is on a break, that is when all the drama starts to unfold. Every time we cut off, every time once it's more than 2 days, you know it is going to be some drama to talk about when we reconvene for our meetings. And of course, for those of you, I mean, all of y'all are very well informed based on what you believe and how you believe. And we are going to dive right into it very briefly. I'll take phone calls after this, but first, here's your Royal Castle meal tip of the day.
This meal tip is being brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. Come enjoy any of our 5 delicious fish options, all made with a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal. 2 slices of fish with a side. The fish combo. 2 slices of fish, 1 side, and a drink. Maybe the fish sandwich combo of 1 sandwich, a side, and a drink. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Enjoy a slice of fish, a fish sandwich with a side and a drink. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
Thinking of what to have for lunch or dinner? Here's a meal tip from Royal Castle. If your day is hectic and there's no time to cook, save time. The Castle is known for tasty chicken, but have you tried our rotisserie chicken? Pick up a single meal of a quarter rotisserie chicken and any one side. Choose from crinkle cut fries, creamy potato salad, tasty coleslaw, or fresh salad. If you really like rotisserie, try 1 entire chicken. We even have the banquet special, a bigger meal for the entire family of 1 whole rotisserie chicken, 4 sides, and a 2-liter soft drink. Make sure to pick up some of our creamy honey mustard sauce or tempting pepper sauce and have a delicious, satisfying lunch or dinner. Pop into a branch close to you. See you at Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. Come enjoy any of our 5 delicious fish options, all made with a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal. 2 slices of fish with a side. The fish combo. 2 slices of fish, 1 side, and a drink. Maybe the fish sandwich combo of 1 sandwich, a side, and a drink. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Enjoy a slice of fish, a fish sandwich with a side and a drink. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
That tip was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Yeah, big up the good folks at Royal Castle for our meal tip of the day. Right. So I guess we can get into the most recent topic of discussion. As I'm sure that you are all most made aware of, we are once again back in another state of emergency. For those of you who didn't hear the full statement, I've got it right here for you. So let's get into some of the details and see what it entails and how it's going to affect us this time around.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now
this one is coming straight from
discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong.
the Information Division of the Office of the Prime Minister,
That is the main foundation.
announced by Attorney General Jeremy. So y'all take it in. And let's open the floor for some talks, all right?
My brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Trinidad and Tobago is now under a state of emergency. The following is the statement delivered by the Attorney General, Senator the Honorable John Jeremy, during a televised briefing on Tuesday, 3rd March 2026.
5 weeks ago, as the country emerged from a state of emergency, the Honorable Prime Minister expressed her resolve and that of her government to continue to monitor the activities of the criminal gangs in Trinidad and Tobago. She said then that she would not hesitate, if the need arose, to use all powers at her disposal to quell any upsurge in gang activity. Last night, upon learning of threatened further violent actions and planned reprisal killings by gang members, the Prime Minister triggered the provisions of the Constitution and asked Her Excellency the President to declare a state of emergency in Trinidad and Tobago. The proclamation was signed by Her Excellency and a state of emergency came into effect at 12:01 this morning. This government has demonstrated a clear, decisive, zero-tolerance approach to gang-related crime. Upon learning of a threat to state actors and facilities emanating from within the prisons, the government declared a state of public emergency in July of 2025. That state of emergency was extended by the Parliament in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution and ended on January the 31st, 2026. During that period of time, July 2025 to January 2026, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Defense Force conducted a number of operations and isolated certain gang leaders from the gangs and enterprises that they control. The threat was eliminated and significant headway in dismantling the organized criminal networks which have terrorized our population for over a decade, murdering members of the population and other citizens in cold blood and perpetrating heinous, despicable, violent crimes across the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago. The murder rate and number of serious crimes dropped precipitously to the lowest recorded numbers in years, owing in no small measure to the diligent intelligence-led efforts of the TTPS and the armed forces. The government, during that time and afterwards, sought to enact legislation that would allow the country to continue along this trajectory, the trajectory of drastically curbing crime and criminal activity by, in part, uprooting and permanently dismantling the gangs that were allowed to grow in power, reach, and wealth unchecked for the decade preceding our tenure. We were successful in some of these legislative efforts, but unfortunately unsuccessful in others. As the Prime Minister stated earlier this morning, the National Security Council met and was given a briefing by the Commissioner of Police last night. The Council was advised that over the last several days, a number of violent criminal activities have taken place in the full gaze of a horrified population, I might add, most of which have been carried out by members of organized criminal gangs. We were further advised that criminal gangs had increased acts of violence on a scale so extensive that they have resulted in multiple deaths in mass shootings, and that pattern of behavior was set to continue. The Prime Minister and the National Security Council had no choice. We immediately determined to advise Her Excellency, as I have said, that a state of public emergency existed in Trinidad and Tobago. This government is determined to never allow this country to deteriorate into the state of chaos and bloodshed which we met in May of 2025 when we took office. We shall never accept the slow, dangerous surrender to the criminal gangs in our midst. There are examples in the region of territories that have allowed that. Trinidad and Tobago's fate will be different. Under the conditions of the state of emergency, the TTPS and the armed forces will be able to do what they are entrusted by law to do in a manner that would match the escalating danger that is being posed to all of us as law-abiding citizens and to the very rule of law in Trinidad and Tobago. From the very early hours of this morning, strategic operations have commenced by the protective services. These will continue in an intelligence-led, targeted, and deliberate manner until these threats to public safety are eliminated. We take this initial approach while concurrently putting various other measures in place that would constitute a longer-term, sustainable approach to maintaining order, peace, and safety in our society. We will continue to inform the public of various initiatives and operations taking place during this state of emergency as appropriate. I thank you.
Attorney General Senator the Honorable John Jeremy delivering a statement on the most recent declaration of a state of emergency in Trinidad and Tobago, which took effect on March 3rd, 2026.
This was a production of the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
All rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build.
So that was Attorney General John Jeremy. Just going over once again
That is the mean.
our new state of emergency.
So
Fresh out the box. It still smells. It's got that new SOE smell.
come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
With us being in March now, that means that this new SOE will be in place until the month of June. Yeah, just about the beginning of June. Saw somebody trying to call before the meal tip. You can call back if you so desire. Again, the phone lines are open, 342-0081, 466-5391. Let me hear what you guys' take is right now. How many state of emergencies have we now officially been in? I think this is the third one since this administration has taken over. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that we had at least, it must be, yes, it must be at least the third one in this administration. That is wild when you're going to think about it. And of course, we are still just a year into this new administration as well. I'm wondering, do you all feel that this is a proven method for curbing crime? Because while last year certainly saw a significant decrease in the murder toll, as opposed to the year before that, which I think was the highest in recorded history for the country. Does it actually work to fix the problem, or is it simply just a bandage, or is it just like a napkin that we're putting on a gaping wound to kind of just stop the blood from flowing? Right? Do you feel any safer knowing that there's a state of emergency in play? Because let's be honest with ourselves, even in the most ideal of places and living conditions, crime will still exist. There are simply, just unfortunately, people that exist in this world who decide to turn their lives to down a particular path that goes against the rule of law that we have set for ourselves as human beings. It's just a fact of life. I don't think there's any country in the world that can boast of a crime-free society in any shape, facet, or form. But I really want to know if this is really going to be what we're doing moving forward in order to curb crime. What else is there in play? What more can be done to actually put a proper stop to our crime problem in Trinbago? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, DJ Dream.
Good afternoon.
Are they talking about the state of emergency?
Yeah.
I must start off with, you see this commissioner police, he take the government for a puppy show. Because something like that state of emergency, they're supposed to be more than a state of emergency, you know. Something that come out of this, bigs that they get arrested. Because you puppy show this to the senator that they know the criminals, you know them by name, you know them by number. The similar are the law by the citizen. How them miserable, you talk about state of emergency. State of emergency. But dream at the end of the day, you know, crime can never stop. It could cool down, crime is their business. Or all the judges and them get paid. Or the lawyers and them get paid. Or all the police and them get paid. That's it?
That's a dark way to look at it.
And the biggest crime is the one when the 41 of them in parliament they sit down there. When you steal from the public purse, you steal from generation to come in a dream. I feel I should start from the top, you know. Because the allegedly saying this will run with money. Right now, Terry are saying in the picture, where they're saying what? He move money to the next way. This one, that one. Let's thief with money from the treasury there, for the friends and family. And the poor man and the ground here fighting up. So the commissioner and police stop up showing people out there. What stage of emergency? Go down on the ground and go and root out them criminals and them. Something will come out of this, you know. I feel you have to resign and go back. You probably showing the scene. She might look to her listening. Bless.
Bless KFC. It's a dark way to look at it, you know. Saying crime is a business. Police had to pay, get paid, lawyers had to work, judges had to work. That is rough, in all honesty. It's a dark way to look at it. I don't think it's wrong. It's just a dark way to look at it.
Surely I do have to spell them out.
But yeah, in all honesty,
I do the only way.
have you felt safer because we have a state of emergency? Or is it just there because,
More than ever,
or to say,
discipline, tolerance, and production.
or to give law enforcement
A strong and better nation.
leeway?
I say that is the main.
Because, you know, KFC says go down on the ground, find them and root them out. And you know, when the SOE does start initially, like I remember the last time one was put in place, there were multiple clips going around. Police were in particular areas in the country. I won't call any by name. You all can paint a picture of yourself. But yeah, they were in these particular neighborhoods, breaking down doors and invade. I don't want to say invading. That's the wrong word to use. But yeah, breaking down doors, entering homes. Random citizens. I think some arrests were made. I don't know how many of those stuck.
Now is the time to come home and do something. Instead of staying out there.
So you see that happening for a couple of days when the SOE starts. And then by maybe about the second or third week, you kind of just forget about it. That, you know, we are in this state of emergency and we're just going about our business. Now, I am not here to try and advocate that we should go on the offensive like the most memorable state of emergency I can recall is the one that was in place in 2012, where there was curfews involved and yeah, it was a much larger clampdown than the state of emergencies that we are currently experiencing, that we have been experiencing for the past year and a half. So I am not saying that I want it to come to that. I am just saying that you say that we are in a state of emergency, but it doesn't ever truly feel that way. And then the crimes, they still continue, even if it is, or maybe at a slower rate than if it was if the state of emergency wasn't going on. But more crimes are still happening, being left, investigating, hardly ever solved. There has to be a more efficient method of cracking down. Something more that can be done instead of just putting out this particular statement. We understand that we are trying to, we want to deal a critical blow to the criminal community in Trinidad and Tobago. That much, yes, we can all agree on that, right? But at this point, I'm not sure if this is the most effective course of action. just based on how we have been moving for the past year and a half. Because it's more than just the elements of the police and how they act during a state of emergency. It is also about the public and their trust of the TTPS in this country, which we already know is infamously low because of the way that certain officers carry themselves or interact with the public. But let's put a pin in it and come back into it in the next hour. I'll have a commercial break to play. Y'all think of some solutions and help me out here, right? And call the numbers when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere. The council is on.
Forget all your differences.
And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Boy, I got in an accident a while ago. I was in traffic and my car get bounced from behind.
Well, then they're wrong.
Yeah.
Well, the insurance company go fix it up.
Fix up? Huh? I make my claim the next day. And up to now, I can't hear from the insurance company. I need my car fixed.
Look, you better go to the Financial Services Ombudsman. I'm sure they can help.
Yeah, I'm going to check them now.
To resolve a complaint with your insurance company, bank, or non-bank financial institution, contact the Office of the Financial Services Ombudsman at 800-4FSO or visit www.ofso.org.tt. We can help, and our services are free.
Get ready. This is big. Our first annual epic fundraiser cruise. Sail in the sunset aboard the stunning Embassy yacht at King's Wharf, San Fernando. Easter Sunday, 5th April 2026. Boarding 2:30 p.m. sharp. Sunset vibes, sweet music, pure liming on the water. Tickets only $250. All funds for a great cause. Together we change lives. Quick route, no glass bottle, no big coolers. Casual dress, come as it comes. Payments can be made by Monday, 30th of March 2026. Tickets still available. Call or WhatsApp 683-8569 right now. Limited spots, don't sleep. Sail in the sunset, Easter Sunday, Embassy Yacht. Let's go.
Not everything has to change. At KFC, we don't change the flavor, we add more. Now, get our delicious Lent value meals so you can keep on crunching. Get a fish sandwich for $45 or fish fillet with one regular side, also $45. We give you more of the taste you love for Lent. So keep on crunching with KFC. Finger licking good.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on The Street 919 FM.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Hypocrisy, a place rampant with greed and jealousy. They always telling me success breeds envy. Well, nowadays I seen that plenty. People who you never meet will dislike you. Some love to come on social media to fight you. They even run by home your house to spite you. But when God bless you, nobody can blight you. You see the wicked, bad mind and envious. Them set a 21st century Judas. As you start to rise to the top, the why you drop, you got to stand in your back. Oh, whoa. It has some family and so-called friends who want to see you succeed till the end. About the why you do good in life, but vex when it's better than them. In this rat race, I set our rats with human face. And while we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Set our rats with human face, and as we fighting to find we space, there's only rats running around this place. Whoa, a young brother rising up, he get a box drain subcontract. They send a youth man to shoot him in the back because he tell them he can't pay no tax. Whoa, statistics show the place out of order. Rotting from the core like a cancer. Now every youth man is a wannabe monster. So they make up their mind to rock under a number. And while the youth men them gone confused, all these young ladies dressing like they acting the blues. They so forthright and feel they get through till they end up on the hunters search and rescue, yeah. While the media promote the wrong thing, the guns and the drugs and skin out you something. This lifestyle we start to explore. Can't say God is a trini no more. In this rat race, I set our rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race, I set our rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, there's only rats running around this place. Destructive and dangerous, the toxic and poisonous. Remember people, there's no time or season for these rodents to hate you without a reason. They never fire, no, they always close. They send people to take your ghost. You see the mission is to see you dead, cause all they want is to eat your bread. In this rat race, I set our rats with human face. And as we fighting to find we space, there's only rats running around this place. Rat the naked eye can't see. So many people with no form of humanity, always preaching love and unity. Greediness now is a part of we culture, cause as you rise, they attack you like a viper. It are some people with a hand in the pantry, yet still every day they crying, they hungry. Whoa, like some wicked priests and pastor proclaiming they was ordained by the Father. They preaching in the church on Sunday while they contemplating who to destroy Monday. Yeah, some politicians in the tie and suit to influence the crime and then blame the youth. They keep doing it time and time, cause there's no lack of for white collar crime in this rap race. A set of rats with human face, and as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race, a set of rats with human face, and as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. All in the Senate and the Parliament, in the cities out on the pavement, we dealing with a rat infestation, thief and guns and drugs from in the police station. Even the churches they having a state, keeping the food from the collection plate. These are the rodents who don't help build nothing but believe the world owe them something. This rat race, a set of rats with human face, and as we fighting to find we space, it's only rats running around this place. Rat race.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build, and onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance.
And we are here, guys, just after 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. Here on the council.
I say that is the
just reminding you that you can achieve risen baked goods every time you use a Lion Brand's baking powder. Their convenient, easy to use pouch ensures freshness and makes measuring a breeze. From cakes to cookies, Lion Brand baking powder is your secret ingredient for the best results. Imagine the smiles as you share your delicious homemade creations with family, friends, and neighbors. Baking is about more than just food, it's about creating memories. Choose Lion Brand baking powder and bake up some sweet moments. Lion Brand is the power behind our great taste traditions. And remember, guys, you can score with Coca-Cola.
Who going to live in a foreign land?
Just check out the FIFA World Cup 2026 consumer promotion on now under the 591 milliliter football label bottles at supermarkets nationwide. And see press or social media for more details. All you gotta do is uncap that 591 milliliter bottle and submit the code via WhatsApp to 328-2878 for your chance to score big and go to the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
And let us build a nation together.
And here's a tasty meal tip from our good friends over at Royal Castle. If you feel like having something different for lunch or dinner today, then have a fantastic fish meal. Get the fish combo of 2 succulent pieces of fish, one side, and a 16-ounce soft drink. Or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, one side, and a 16-ounce soft drink. The Castle uses the freshest fish with its famous, enticing local seasonings, all cooked to golden perfection. So, try our fantastic fish meals today at Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste. As you all know, we had our... we were just talking about the state of emergency in the last hour. I'm looking to see what your thoughts are. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Hashim the Bilongares, Mr. Lawaketa here.
How you doing? How you doing, the boss? How are you?
With a new number, well, I am thankful for life, you know.
Is a new number here again?
Yeah, there's a new number, yeah.
Mm.
Right? My mobile number, I think that gone through, so I have this number now, but I have my other landline, you see the other number, but this is my mobile contact now.
Mm.
Yeah, man, so I didn't hear what was the thing, but I don't know what about the topic.
We just are going over what this new state of emergency, if it's going to make are the state of emergencies making a difference, basically?
Well, a state of emergency in political science is just a tool that government use or the state use to regulate itself. Whenever you have any dysfunctions in the state and things, there's a tool. That's how a carpenter will use a saw or hammer. That's a tool that is used in political science, and that is just to bring back as quietness or calm in the society, right? And so those two were just a derivative from a state of emergency. Yeah, because the state of emergency is enshrined. It forms part of the Constitution, at least here, right? Yeah, so, but you see, we have it's all kind of social problems we have here. And it goes back to family, it goes back to what is the role of religion, it goes back to how young people are socialized into society and oriented in the society, and it's so a lot of societal issues combined here. So so the government, they are trying their best, but because of what we call plural, so that's another thing, plural society in Trinidad, you find you always have people not satisfied, and will feel the adverse, and then we're not a politically educated society, so a lot of things people don't know. I was fortunate, and most people do not study that kind of studies that I did, so they will not know. They will just go by here, see, and join bandwagon, right? Because I would have been the same if I didn't go and study what I studied. A few people like me study what I study, but again, because of the uniqueness of my kind of study, we do not get opportunities to really to do something to benefit the society. Yeah, so that is how it is. Yeah. But anyhow, my blast from the past today is the tables turning. So it's the tables turning by explainer.
Tables turning by explainer.
Yeah, that's my blast from the past.
Okay, nice. What's the story behind this one?
Well, the same thing when world leaders crumbling, right? It is almost the same thing. I remember you every day I get up here. You on my mind in a way, because every day, see, that was Calypso about. Calypso was a thing about current affairs, right? And that is what the originals of Calypso was. So you'll find a Calypso from 20 years ago will have meaning. Up to today, I listen to that Calypso, and I say, but a long time, I know that Calypso, but I say, let me check it again. And the tune is irrelevant as if it's today. Explainer dead and gone, but there is I know most of the Calypsos are like that. Now, soca is a different thing, right? And that is why I keep saying a man like Phil Littrell Simmons must be honored. But unless he do not want to honor, I do not know. Because he pushed soca.
I hail him up on Monday right here. I don't know if he does listen to the show, but I say let me do it just in case now.
Yeah, but that's very nice now. That show. Well, once in reasonable health, I feel a show like yours, you will listen to it. Right? Well, I don't know what is the status with him, but anything local with local music, I saw Pan, Kaiso, and soca especially. He was the man, the Trinidadian, living or dead, who pushed soca to where it is from nothing. Soca music. Now, I'm not talking about Kaiso, I'm talking about soca. He had a lot of competition, 2 radio stations at the time, Radio Trinidad and 16 Radio. In fact, we later song about it. A song, you don't have to play it today, we could play it maybe tomorrow, the case might be. And it means radio stations. And the same thing we later was complaining about. There is only foreign music and not local music. We played in the 2 radio stations at those times. In those times, it was 16 Radio and 730 Radio Trinidad. Right? So you could look at that one, but you could play, if you had time, you could play today. Otherwise, play it tomorrow. But all these are references. What they say, the more things changes, more they remain the same. And that is why a man like Phil Littrell must be honored. Must be, because people who did less than he have all kind of honor in this country. Yeah. So, Hashim, you take care. How Papa Andy?
Andy okay, he brewing his potions right now. But other than that, he going all right.
Okay, good, yeah. So you take care, Hashim, boy, and you are the new Phil Littrell. I don't hear you saying don't sit on this, okay? But yeah. I know next week now you'll drop on us St. Thomas Girl by the Lord Kitchener. Right? Because you'll enjoy that one.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I bet.
Hashim boy, you stay king boy, and I hope I live to see that whenever you're out on radio, I'll say, hey, Hashim must be honored. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Okay, good. Because it's not easy to get up and do a job and then get no honor for it. Yeah. Especially a nation building job like that, pushing local music. Yeah. All right, brother. So you take care.
Yes, my brother. Appreciate it.
Nice.
I appreciate you, there, Mr. Locator.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard.
I'll try to fly that mantle you'll be stood up on me.
We start to build, and onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance.
But yes,
to build a strong and better nation.
As we back on this new SOE, I'm even seeing here, you know, there's some people in certain residents that, you know, certain residents of certain areas, you know, that we call quote-unquote high-risk areas, already expressing concerns over a new SOE. And there are even some unions here that's saying recurrent SOE is not a solution to this problem. And as I was saying in particular before we went on commercial break, there's also the underlying issue that aside from, you know, the recurring SOE, we kind of just, it kind of just sets and we forget it maybe after the first week. We have a deeper problem that we do not have any trust in our TTPS. Between the public and the police service, there is no true trust. To really curb the crime in this nation. Yes, there is a problem with community. They do not wish to come forward, put themselves in any kind of spotlight in any way, shape, or form, because it's easy for information to reach that somebody inform the police. The men and them out there who doing the strippiness, they don't like that. Don't like informers, and then they run back on you because you chose to step up for your community. Now you become a victim, or worse yet, a martyr.
Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying out day and free.
Perhaps people will be more willing to do that
because now
if police
we must show
actually had the trust of the people,
and production,
particularly the people in the areas that
a strong and better nation
are most affected by these crimes.
That is the main.
We haven't forgotten that last year they tried to hold a full town hall right there in I believe it was Shafford Court. Correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all know the incident I'm talking about where the TTPS tried to hold a town hall and not a single person came out to said town hall. That shows you where the people stand when it comes to law enforcement. And you could change police commissioners from now till Judgment Day. What are the chances of the average citizen having to deal with the police commissioner when it comes to a criminal incident? Whoever's in charge has to do a full overhaul and a full reform when it comes to public relations with the citizens. If you had to do it in batches, do it in batches. But you have to send a lot of these officers back to teach them how to deal with people in a way that earns them their trust, in a way that people start to feel comfortable that, you know, I can go to the police, we can trust Officer Mark. We can trust Officer Jackson. They have we best interests at heart. They do what the work that needs to be done. As a respected officer in the community, we can go to him with any problems, and we can trust him to get something done. How many communities can fully say that? Truly say that?
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard.
Like KFC says, it has to start from the ground.
Forget all your differences, let we start.
It also has to start from the ground of the TTPS.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must
From the traffic wardens to those on patrol.
tolerance and production to build.
And you know, indeed and truly, and like I've said it on the station multiple times, and we ourselves have had, you know, guests from the TTPS come to the council on multiple occasions for different reasons. We know that there are many good officers out there. Good officers that do their job, interact properly with people. Have the trust of people. And you know, I wish that that was highlighted a little bit more. We live in a society where negative news is what carries more than something positive. I mean, I'm looking at my news screen right now.
Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
Tell me which one is going to capture your attention more.
To build a strong and better nation. I say that is
Are you going to look into the story of the two boys who went viral for performing with Marshall Montano, getting a financial investment from Unit Trust? Or are you going to look into see who was killed in the latest car crash?
this also goes for every Trinbago.
Negative story always pulls.
Who going to live?
You see the story and be like, hey, that's a good thing. And then we go about we business.
Now is the time.
Don't stop to share, don't stop to push. But as soon as you see something negative, it's, oh God, this place, what we come into. This is the world we're living in right now.
More than ever.
What a sad state of affairs. We have the most to say.
Tolerance and production.
And it's either lamentation, lamentation or complaint.
I say that is the main foundation. So come let us.
And so it is with this new state of emergency.
This is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Unless you conduct something significant during this 3-month period that is going to deal a significant blow to the criminal element. It's honestly just gonna be another Thursday afternoon for us. And the criminal element knows this. They will see you all put out a state of emergency. They're gonna be like, okay. Or they carry on, but just ease up. Move with discretion. Move a little smarter. That's about it. We need something with a bit more of a lasting effect. Is all I'm saying. Hello, good afternoon.
afternoon, Daydream. Good afternoon to your listeners. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Chris? Been a while. You know, trying to fight the good fight, honestly.
Well, that is all you have to do, boy. One day at a time, eh? But Daydream, you know, this government and the police service continues to be all over the place. Because bearing in mind the fact that we see so many officers involved in criminal activity, involved in untoward activity, right? Whether you have first-hand knowledge or you see it on actual footage, I wonder if some of the doors going to be kicking are these same people. If the police service, bearing in mind that they like to beat up the chest and say we are the only people who just investigate ourselves and this and that, so that's small talk, right? I wonder if they're going to be kicking down the doors of some of their colleagues. Or if focus will continue to be just the civilian and everybody who is not in that bracket of being a normal civilian will escape the brunt of the law that they speak about so vigorously, right? And going after people to the ends of the earth. But conveniently, when it happens to be their colleagues, people in their circle, committing the crimes, there's all kind of excuse. Have patience, the investigation going on, you name it. When you can clearly see what took place, there's always some excuse coming from them. If it's not some excuse about the police coming from amongst the civilian, it does not matter. We paying and training all the, so in a hope that we could expect better from all or hold all it a higher standard. But it continues to appear to me that they do not want to be held to any standard at all, right? So the people out there who is not trained, who is not paid, they're supposed to dot the I's and cross all the T's. But the people who are being paid and are highly trained will accept any misstep, any mistake from these people. I getting so exhausted, right, of this place called Trinidad and Tobago. Not so much because of the people in power, I know, but the people who continue to support them, right? Because it's one thing to have people in certain positions doing things, but you see, for them to continuously be gaining this ridiculous amount of unearned support, it really says something about us as a society. And until we do better, I don't think that we should expect any change or any difference or any growth or movement towards the right direction. When we have a prime minister who will go out on a limb and support whatever Mr. Trump is doing, I really becoming exhausted with this place of called Trinidad and Tobago. But nonetheless, the dream I looked on and listened. Nothing else.
Nothing else, Chris. Pick up yourself.
And let us build a nation together.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even to talk about those we know who are supposed to be protecting and serving us and engaged in the wrong things as much as the criminal element, the supposed enforcer of the law.
In a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now more than ever we must.
I don't even want to tell. I can't even go into detail about the stories I have heard about how certain officers have operated in particular situations. I've heard some stories, and Lord alone knows if I had the rights and the power to, I would repeat it. Because truly, when I heard some of those stories, I had my stomach twisted, my face screwed up, because it was just sickening to know something like that. In a broad stroke of things, there are those in uniform who are just as bad as the criminals. And it is only that title or the fact that you drive around in that particular vehicle that is literally the only thing protecting you. Yeah, Chris, exhausting is definitely the word. And let's not pretend that this is an administration thing. For quite some time, no matter who is running the country, our citizens have had this problem with those who are meant to enforce the law. Seasons come and seasons go, but the badness seems to last. The badness doesn't go. Hopefully, because again, if you lose hope in this place, then there's literally nothing left. I would suggest you pack your things, look for somebody who you think live in foreign that you can stay, a family member, a friend.
Remember, the key to success is working hard.
One lover you found during the carnival who said you should come and see and visit me sometime. Maybe someone you need to start looking at them options, you know.
And on what to progress we surely will.
But if you're still like me and you're still hoping for better,
more than ever we must show.
We hang on together now.
Tolerance and production to build.
The table has to turn in some significant way.
I say that is the main foundation. So,
hey, President, good afternoon to you. I know you're locked on somewhere listening.
Because this is our land.
Kunji, where are you?
My sister, and let us build
you just in the cut nowadays listening. I find you've been quite aloof, quite silent. I don't even think I've heard from you for the year. Now that I really sit down and think about it.
So much of things that we need to see about.
I don't feel compelled to call if you ain't had nothing to say, huh? I'm just saying, I ain't heard from you in a hot minute.
I do the only way.
And all that's going on, I figured you might have been at the forefront.
Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
I know I will hear the voice eventually. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, son. Good afternoon. This is Granny.
Hi, Granny. How are you doing?
Well, how Granny go do, boy? I will tell you. So, I listen what's going on in the country and what's going on and things. Now, none of my family or my neighbors is against this. Because she bodies lie down there a week or two ago. Now, if these people, family or friends know who do that, they will come back to you who do that. They might get take 3, they might take more. The others could come back for them. They could come like when Dr. Rowley was there, when the PNM government was there. 6 bodies there, bloodshed. 12 up the road, 8 up the road, and that is how it would be going. Now, this government is trying to do something for the people of the country. And everybody, plenty of people don't want it. And the PNM don't want it because they could not control crime. They didn't make up a note to do something to control crime. But them when veterans want to talk and say, they may have a plan, they have a plan. So they did not support the plan. It's not only one area they go in. They go in all the people, where they find people dying at my house and so if you not, you don't have to pray because you're not doing nothing. I don't have to pray. But all them who talk in, because they intend for the family in things, so they like how the country going. You understand, son? Right, so the government trying, the police. If I won't come out the road now, you will hear everybody. Stand. Everybody here like me. But the police can't hold me for nothing. They won't question me for nothing. It's me and none of my children, nephews, nobody. Because nobody is in nothing. Yes, some of them don't drink. If they drink, nobody's selling weed, nobody's smoking weed, nobody's girl. So who prayed for this SOP, then in things? And the PNM don't want it because their friends and family and things must be a thing. So they want things to go bad for the UNC to look bad. Thanks, son. God bless you and your show.
All right. Bless you, Granny. I feel to me that it goes deeper than like I said before the phone call. It's deeper than who is in charge.
Success is working hard. For our country we must have regard.
Whether you're team fruit punch or team lemonade,
we start to build.
Team ketchup or team mustard.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
I truly believe it goes deeper than that.
That is
because if it was a simple matter of who was in charge.
So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come.
We would have seen the difference.
And
we would have seen
together.
The crime diminish. We would have seen the trust of the people grow back. Any men and women who enforce the law. I'm not here to point fingers at the at this administration or any administration that came before.
Need to see about.
I want to ask.
You have to spell them out.
I am asking.
Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less.
Is there more or is there better that can be done?
No more
than simply declaring a state of emergency.
Discipline, tolerance, and production.
And then waiting 3 months to see what happens next.
A strong and better nation.
Gotta go deeper than that.
I say that is the main foundation. So
has to.
Come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister. and let us build a nation together.
Just something to think about, huh? We got what is not a crime, but should be considered a crime coming up next in our next hour. And I'm going to give you guys per the request of our Calypso Encyclopedia. Today's blast from the past. That's a good name for it. I was trying to remember what it was, Mr. Lahoketa. And you yourself had coined it. Your blast from the past.
Because now more than ever,
coming to you from the explainer, called something special. So this one came to him because it really seems that history does repeat itself. This one seems to be reflecting the signs of the times then and now. So for those of you,
so come let us put hand in hand.
who are Calypso buffs like the encyclopedia, y'all take this one in. It's called Something Special by the late great explainer.
control. We do not know what 80 might bring. We have seen the fall of many great leaders, though they were dictators. We have seen Idi Amin, the Shah, and Emperor Bokassa. We do not know who is next.
And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, Trinidad and Tobago. Our school is open. Call in all the 12 tribes. Join us in our classes Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sabbath service on Saturday. We are located at LP number 1, Morris Street, Point 410, Trinidad and Tobago. Feel free to contact us at 868-479-8286 or please email us at isupktrinidad@gmail.com. Join us and experience that true brotherhood, sisterhood, that love, that compassion you have always been searching for. ISUPK Trinidad and Tobago. Shalom.
Get ready, this is big. Our first annual epic fundraiser cruise. Sail in the sunset aboard the stunning embassy yacht at King's Wharf, San Fernando. Easter Sunday, 5th April 2026. Boarding 2:30 p.m. sharp. Sunset vibes, sweet music, pure liming on the water. Tickets only $250. All funds for a great cause. Together we change lives. Quick route, no glass bottle, no big coolers. Casual dress, come as it comes. Payments can be made by Monday, 30th of March 2026. Tickets still available. Call or WhatsApp 683-8569 right now. Limited spots, don't sleep. Sail in the sunset, Easter Sunday, Embassy Yacht. Let's go.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Some spirits roaming we land, seeking to destroy your faith, confuse and intimidate, to take with them as many as they can, down to the pits of hell for eternity to dwell. luck and amend our ways. We'll continue on the path to darker days. So let's begin to shift our moral compass now and say to iniquity, we shall no longer bow. So grab your rosary and your holy water, let we pray for the nation. And with the water of Zamzam and Quran, now with strong vibrations. All them single mothers, oh God, we sons and daughters. And yes, as we gather, I beg you protect them, Father. Cause while some hoodwinking, somebody bad drinking, and we just keep sinking deeper into this array. Heed our nation's cries, it's time to mobilize. Together we'll exorcise all these bad spirits and cast them away one by one. I say two, two by two, three by three. We'll cast them away one by one. I say bring them two by two. I say three by three. We'll cast them away. Not too long ago we shared one vision. I for you and you for me. Brotherhood, camaraderie. Embracing each other's traditions. Carnival and Diwali. Jamming soca and chutney. Then a divisive spirit was thrown in the mix. Contaminating we workplace and we politics. Pitting one against the other. Perverting life. Standing on the precipice of civil strife. So grab your calabash, your konanga water, let we pray for the nation. And with Tulsi and Ganga Jal in hand, man, is strong vibrations. All the hate and anger, look life hitting hard like banga. But together we labor, because you are my neighbor. Cause when we made the trip, slavery and indentureship, exploitation and the whip. Well, what a price we paid. Though we have different names, our passion is the same. So unity we must reclaim. And all these bad spirits, we'll cast them away one by one. I say bring them. I say bring them. We'll cast them away one by one. I say two, two by two. And when we walk through the valley, treacherous roads and alleys, in the darkest hour, we shall not cower. Cause deep inside we got the power. Don't show us the power. God gave us the power. The power, 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 power. Spirit of deception, spirit of fear. Tell them get the hands, we don't want them here. All for money they crave and lust. Well, tell them tonight they go bite the dust. I say greed and envy, yes, the enemy. Spirit of illusion, spirit of confusion, wickedness and war, them who rotten to the core. Termites of the state, while hunger still dominates. This behavior is not by chance, because when you sell your soul, you are never in control. In this deadly romance, damnation is the reward when money is your god. They flood in the streets with guns and drugs, turning we youths into murderers and thugs. Sleeping with the adversary only brings unrest. That's where imps and wicked spirits manifest. So grab your candle, bring your holy Bible, and we pray for the nation. And with your crucifix and your bell in hand, man, is strong vibrations. All them evil breeders, bosses and leaders, tell the gangs we see them, and we come in to free them. Upholders of the law, businessmen and the poor, fighting this spiritual war. But but help is on the way. And we have faith like sand in this holy caravan. So righteous battalion and all these bad spirits, yes, we'll cast them away one by one. I say cast them 2 by 2. I say cast them, hey, 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 hey. We'll cast them out 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. We'll cast them away.
In search of peace and happiness, the human mind wouldn't rest. A constant nag within we soul, demanding respect from the world. We get the urge in different form, but luxury is the norm. Money is very essential, but can't buy peace of mind at all. We still like dogs without a bone if we have the money alone. Because appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because importance, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. The feeling has no barrier. Race and class doesn't matter. Once you are alive, you in the game. You do anything to get a good name. Some wealthy men turn to suicide. Can't find food to feed their pride. The age and cripple in the ring, fight to feel like a king. Children become delinquents for lack of love from their parents. That's why appreciation is most important to man. Appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because importance, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Solution to bad industrial relations. Employees will gladly draw their pay and do the job half the way. When workman feeling unwanted, the working spirit is daunted. He comes on the job and fool around. Production going down. Just make him feel significant. You get him do anything you want. the back is the best move for relations to improve. Because appreciation is on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Our deepest craving is common. All we need is attention to put us in the happy zone, regardless of what we own. Life is lonely without it. Each one should give a little bit. Do what you want your neighbors do, then life on earth will be true. Take a tip from the scripture. Appreciate one another. Share your love and make the mold for total peace in the world. Appreciation is on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously.
All rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about.
Coming into this final hour here on the Street Council, Street 919 FM.
Cause you know as well as
remember that you guys
is putting more effort and less.
Can transform your soups and stews with the rich flavors of Lion Brand Split Peas Powder. Packaged in a handy, easy-to-use pouch, it's never been simpler to add depth and nutrition to your meals. Whether it's a cozy family dinner or a small line with close friends, Lion Brand Split Peas Powder helps you create delicious dishes that bring people closer. Elevate your cooking and share the goodness with those you love with the Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions. Guys, of course, remember, if you have any unresolved issues with your bank, non-bank, or financial institution or insurance company, the Office of the Financial Services Ombudsman may be able to help you. The service comes at no cost to you. For more information, just visit them on the first floor, Central Bank Building, Eric Williams Plaza, Independence Square, Port of Spain. Log on to www.ofso.org.tt. Email them at info@ofso.org.tt, or call the office at 800-4FSO, that's 800-4376, or contact them via their social media pages on Facebook and Instagram.
That is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And remember, you guys can score a chance to go to the FIFA World Cup 2026 thanks to Coca-Cola and other cool football merch like mini fridges, hoodies, bottles, bags, balls, and much more. Just look for the codes underneath the 591 milliliter football label bottles and WhatsApp 328-2878 to score with Coca-Cola. As only as that final hour, what is not a crime but should be considered a crime. I don't know if you noticed, but I think the rains are officially gone for now. You know, at least when it comes to the daytime, the dry season, I think, has finally taken a hold. The sun is sunning. And the fires are firing. So, guys, a storm warning just came from the acting divisional fire officer, Mr. Ansar Ali, for people to refrain from lighting fires in order to clear agricultural lands after yet another bushfire erupted along the Rivulet Road in Couva near the Point Lisas industrial region. Yeah, guys, y'all need to be very careful nowadays. This is that time of year when fires really start to get out of control. Okay, I myself saw a fire burning on the hill. Where this was over the Lady Young. I couldn't specify where it was. It was happening sometime last night, and I couldn't see exactly where the fire was coming from, but I could see the smoke and I saw the big, large ember glow. I don't know what was on fire or where specifically. It's my hope that nobody was hurt and that the situation was controlled, but I could literally see it from the other side of the hill. Right, I was way over. This was on the Lady Young, and I was on one of the hills in Belmont, and I could see it from where I was. So yeah, y'all be careful out there. There are safer ways to dispose of refuse, find different ways to clear your lands and everything, particularly during this dry season. I really don't want to have to hear or see that anybody had any accidents dealing with flames, you know, and having to put out any fires. I really don't want to have to come in here and address that at all. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Adrian.
Hey, Chris.
Adrian, people littering too much in the country, right? We just had a dry grass where we closed down CPEP. They didn't arrest nobody for the set of corruption. Well, there's something we are accustomed to. Allegation of corruption and nobody held accountable. But nonetheless, people littering too much dream. Glass at the right angle with that constant sunlight hitting it, it's easy to catch fire on these dry bush and them, right? Unfortunately, the litter problem that we have in the country, we didn't see no increased efforts or energy from whoever's supposed to enforce that law to stop people from littering and try to have the country at least as clean as Tobago. Right, but the dream, when I listen to Granny and them contribution on the radio, I realized it have a lot of yellow PNM people and a lot of red UNC people.
Explain that one. Explain that one to me.
Meaning that dream, the position that many persons had when their party of choice is in power, right? It is end up being the same position that the opposite side have if they end up in opposition. So while the PNM was in power, we had a lot of yellow PNM people who are or red UNC people who just making excuses whatever the government do, right? And on the next hand, the next set of people calling for accountability and blaming the government for everything. And now that the positions have changed, the same people who were blaming Dr. Rowley and them for everything, they're making every excuse they could come up with for their party of preference. And the same people who are making excuses for Dr. Rowley is blaming the government for everything. So it appears that there's a lot of yellow PNM people and red UNC people. So they fit at any part when it is convenient for them. It's not about principle or nothing of the sort, right? It's all based on who they support and when the support is convenient. Because I still do not understand what again Mr. Roger Alexander has to do for the Prime Minister to see that he is unfit for the portfolio of Homeland Security Minister. Right? I waiting to see how long she will punish the nation by having this gentleman hold that portfolio. And it's nothing personal, you know. It's just that if it's a wrong hole, it needs something wrong to plug it. We continue to have square pegs in wrong holes all over the place. But we will attack the driving public, right? And fully well knowing the conditions of the road. And not attack them for the manner in which they're driving per se, you know, but attack their vehicles if it's not roadworthy for a road that isn't really worth a vehicle to be on it. And the side continues the dream. Is mud we spinning the top in, you know, over and over and over until we realize that there is no gun to head when we go in the voting booth and we're not mandated to vote for red or yellow, and we use that opportunity and put that finger for a representative who really and truly want to represent your community. Hopefully they're living in the community and they already have a reputation of wanting betterment for that place. It's only when we give that type of support in the voting booth to that type of person is when we could really see some change and see serious business happening in the parliament for the betterment of every constituency. A government not supposed to feel comfortable just calling a place a hotspot telling the nation that you know all the gangs and gang members and you know where it is, but you only want to deprive persons of rights to attempt to do something. It have many things they could do without breaching the rights of persons. But it appears that some people just continue to want more power, and less accountability. But it will get us nowhere. And we have to be so grateful that Maduro went peacefully when we look around the world and see what has been done to the American radars that is all over the Middle East. I will leave it there. Thanks for allowing me.
No problem, Chris. Thanks for your contribution. I was just discussing this.
Discipline, tolerance, and production.
Yesterday self.
A strong and better nation. I say
to say
that is the main form.
If nothing else, God is a Trini for real, eh?
Hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister.
Because, the retaliation we have seen from Iran after the U.S. has done what they did, that could have very well been our situation right now. Not wishing for it to be by any means, but we certainly and most thankfully dodged a bullet in that regard, eh? I greatly appreciate that. If nothing else, I know God is a Trini for that and that alone.
Surely I do have to.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dr. Jim.
The President, how are you?
Yeah, keeping the best and just listening all the tricks in the whole international rule and all according to you. I just hear Mr. Chris there and Chris boy has some patience with them in suitcase because I know you're thinking, I know how you're thinking. But boy, and the way you start the program. Anyway, good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago, and good afternoon, God. And like you alone on the program these days, boy.
Yeah, no, it's just me.
Yeah, all right. I phoned out a little late, but at the same time, I was only hearing music. I said, like, there you went on, but I hear you coming. I said, well, all right. And then Chris talk and I still come because hey, what, man? See, greed and poverty. Isn't the word poverty, you know, okay with this? Because greed is the hierarchy people or the massa. That's caused poverty to the poor man. And basically, I say, when I come in, I just keep that program because unless, if I move from that program, better I ain't tell the world nothing, better don't say nothing. Because the problem of the human being wanting better for some, and some don't want better for the some that want better. So they want all for yourself. You see what's going on in the world right now? You could see the fact commenting of domination, greed, and publishness. It has some that publish, it has some because they have and the next man wanted envy and jealousy and the whole thing make up. You know that the Bible says from the first instance of the Bible, Cain and Abel, is envy and jealousy, and you know, and the life, like if you look at the Bible, like I tell you, the same from the beginning of the Bible to the time of this world is the same one thing: envy and jealousy of thy brother, of what they may have or what they may not have. So we're coming down to it. We have this country as it is here right now with the two different governments. When you look at what I think is opposition and government. Opposition and government want to fight out the next one because the next one waiting to be in the position of the next one. So all how we take it when I talk about we as a people have to get up and stand up for what we think we're supposed to be and to tolerate and to live in a system. Aside from being the same, yes, you know that you don't want to be, but that's how they end up to want you to be. And if that's how they end up to want you to be, what you will do, stay in the position and keep begging, or you will stand up and demand the circumstances. Iran demanding a circumstance, it might be, I don't know, people have history now kind of say Iran so bad, but then when you look at Massa in the Western world, Massa just have, or maybe even more bad, because them how we as what we have
lost the culture, lost the language, lost the everything. I ain't see the Muslim do that. I see the Christian and the Jews and them in the Western world that do that. So when we look at when we're looking at truth, reality, to see what we face, and plenty people so they like Trump and they like Trump. I don't like Trump. And Trump look what Trump kidnapping, Trump looking to take. Okay, well, up to this moment, who started the war here lately? I did hearing somebody saying like, don't start this thing, because we could joke, we go fight ourselves, we go defend ourselves, and then the next thing, and bomb shoot tonight, and the next thing the thing start. My partner breaks in, and he's trying to defend himself now. I tell you, greed and covetousness, and is that what creating the war with me? And I don't know where we're going with it, even in Trinidad here, we have a government right now, I don't care what they say. You see, this government, it may be doing some one or two things to see if it could help out a situation. What way? Because I'm seeing that through cultural and ethnic situation, the thing not helping a certain amount of people, and I don't even know how much it's helping their own kind. Because the really thing you're putting stress on people who already broken. You don't say the place and have no money. You're trying to stress the biggest money you could get, and who you're stressing that money from is the same citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. We're seeing some good help to face these circumstances. Is that people that have borrowed, beg, and think to face these circumstances that you're trying to adopt to be able to make a better system for all in the country? What are we doing? And this is the kind of way nobody has seen it. When I tell you that we form organization, nobody want to form the but we go down with it right too until somebody make up their mind. And I hear one or two people that talk about the third force. Not necessarily a party, but they need a force to aggressively and vigilantly deal with the matters of our governments. And that's what we really need. Not so much of a party. We need people with upright bones and will to take this going forward in a moral way. The world is helping you, you got to help yourself, and look what's going on in the world. Greed, holding down the fortune. All right, thank you for giving me the little play. I just open up what is real philosophical wisdom for people to understand the truth. I have no partner here I could hear in the morning. I just talking the truth of what I see and analyze in this existence for what it really is. Thank you, Dr. Zain. Thank you, Trinidad and Tobago. You just learn, listen, wake up and see what's going on in the news, and let me see we could help ourselves with it better for tomorrow. It mightn't be the best, but let me look at a better for we for our next day and your children to come. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, President, for your contribution.
So much of things that we need to see about.
True, words never spoken much.
Spell them out.
So many things, and yeah, at this point, honestly, you might have to spell it out for certain amounts of people, I was thinking about what Chris was saying before, and I had this, for those of you who remember the early days of the council, I had and still possess this view of politics, because several people have asked before, well, actually, how come you don't you don't think you would do well in politics? And I just look at them like, no sir, no ma'am, definitely not for me. Just because I am articulate and I have a way with words, one, it takes a little bit more than that, obviously, but two, I see what politics does to people. And I've seen it is practically a cycle at this point. Politics is a game of the old and established, holding on to as much power as they possibly can for as long as they can. There's a saying that one of a renowned educator back home, was famous for saying. He said, "Can as much as you can while you can." And when it comes to politics, politicians love to can as much as they can for as long as they can. And they don't appreciate new blood coming in, stepping on their toes, trying to change things. Now, I'm not speaking of all politicians or any particular politician in general. I'm speaking on what I have seen, not in Trinidad and Tobago, but across the world in general, where a new generation comes in They have wonderful ideas, grand ideas to shake up the system, to change things, but are held back by the sneers of their political seniors who want to mold them and shape them into their own way of thinking, because they were molded and shaped in that particular way by the generational politicians that came before them. And the good intentions that you had in the beginning, maybe some of it will get done. You get in charge of a small constituency, or you get in charge of a little board, and you work your way for a little bit, but then you suddenly find yourselves surrounded by a lot of red tape that you have to peel back, and it seems to be more and more layers, because the ones on top of you are putting more layers for you to, because they're trying to make you see and move a certain way that they're moving, mold you into their way of thinking, so that the system that they are running also gets ingrained into you. And before you know it, it's been 10, 15, 18, 20 years. You have been there, and you've lost sight of the original goal that you had for yourself, and you are now a cog in the machine that is politics, serving just enough to do what you're supposed to do technically, but at the same time, the benefit is only really going towards yourself. I've seen it happen many a times over. It's why my grandfather, may he rest his soul, decided to leave politics very early. And yeah, I've seen a long time ago that is definitely not what I want for myself. You know, I don't want to enter something with the best of intentions only for a system to hold me back and warp my way of thinking, and I become the very thing that I sought out to put an end to. But that's just my morbid view on the thing. You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with me. But that is my particular reason for why I only decide to look at politics from the outside and comment on what I see as respectfully as I possibly can. But enough about me. I have here Royal Castle meal tip of the day once again, so y'all take that in, and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
This meal tip is being brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. Come enjoy any of our 5 delicious fish options, all made with a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal. 2 slices of fish with a side. The fish combo. 2 slices of fish, 1 side, and a drink. Maybe the fish sandwich combo of 1 sandwich, a side, and a drink. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Enjoy a slice of fish, a fish sandwich with a side and a drink. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
Thinking of what to have for lunch or dinner? Here's a meal tip from Royal Castle. If you're on the go and want something easy to eat, try Royal Castle's Golden Chicken Nuggets. Enjoy these golden, tender, and tasty bite-size treats of 10 pieces of nuggets, 1 side, and a 16-ounce soft drink with your choice of honey mustard or barbecue sauce. And not forgetting the kids. The Castle has a kids nugget combo 2 of 4 pieces of nuggets, 1 side, and a 16-ounce soft drink. And our nuggets are made with the same delicious local flavors that we're famous for. It's the Royal Castle Golden Chicken Nuggets. Our culture, our taste.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. Come enjoy any of our 5 delicious fish options, all made with a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal. 2 slices of fish with a side. The fish combo. 2 slices of fish, 1 side, and a drink. Maybe the fish sandwich combo of 1 sandwich, a side, and a drink. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Enjoy a slice of fish, a fish sandwich with a side and a drink. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
That tip was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Mm-hmm.
And another tip for my boys at Royal Castle, sometimes you just feel like eating a nice sandwich, right? So the sensation of biting into a soft bun with the crunch of fresh lettuce and the taste of tomatoes, along with the added condiments, all a treat to your taste buds. At Royal Castle, the sandwiches are a hit. Try the center breast chicken and flying fish sandwiches, the wholesome veggie burger, and at selected locations you can also get the grilled salad or grilled sandwiches. So when you get the craving, remember that the Castle has some delicious sandwiches just for you. Ask them in a combo too with your favorite side and a drink. Only at Royal Castle, our culture, our takes.
I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister.
Just about 10 minutes left until it's time for me to get out of here. And once again, just it's what is not a crime but should be a crime. Yeah, I was mentioning before we got into the conversations with Chris and President. We also, just to be careful with your fires out there, guys. And yeah, the littering is definitely a huge cause of that. If you know you have things like open glass anywhere near your house, and you know the place is dry, I'm sure you all have seen that experiment before with magnifying glass. If you hold hold it at a certain angle, you can focus the sun's heat onto something and you can set it on fire. Be careful with that, okay? The skies are open and the sun is blazing. I never forget the time I had to actively help my grandmother from stopping her house burning down. I could have been 10, 11 years old and starting to see smoke coming down on the hill. And all I could do was run out, and I'm seeing it coming up. I see, Granny, you don't have a nozzle on the hose, so I had to squeeze the hose, aim at the fire as high as the hose would let me. And just continue to do that until the fire department could reach and actually put out the fire properly. Well, should I get an award for that, Where should I get an award for that? Anyway. Yeah, y'all just be careful out there, okay? Hey, good afternoon.
Yeah, the dreamer. Again, what's supposed to be a crime is what Ms. Prasad Bissessa did by accusing two independent senators of something and not doing anything about it based on the position that you hold. So you're going back into that place again, right, with the same two senators that you're accusing and leaving them there. I wish all the independent senators would take a stance that they're not participating in any debate unless the two independents who are accused are named. Because you can't expect that you will continue a process, right, when you accuse two people of not being ethical enough to hold that position. But it will have some other votes to take place when matters come up in the country and they remain in there. So what, come and offer some bribe or ask for something again? I don't know really this place. Some people have no problem with that because it is being done by their party of choice. Is madness going on in this place? Is no dream. You, the Prime Minister, have that kind of information and feel comfortable to just make the allegation and that is it, full stop. Nothing. The independent senators nothing ain't being done to them, nothing ain't being done about it. We going back and sit down around the table to debate again when something else come up. Everybody notice, yeah? Everybody notice. So you can just say whatever, and yeah, they go accept it. It's not easy. It's not easy, brother. And remember, all of this is being done by adults, eh? All of this is being done by adults. Locked on, brother.
Locked on, man.
Hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Before I get out of here, I want to show y'all something. Those of you who are on the those of you who are on the stream can take a look. I'm not gonna play the audio, but I will give the visuals so that you can have an idea of what I am showing.
Who going to live in a foreign land?
And for those of you listening on radio, I will simply describe what is being shown. Y'all can always go back and check out the episodes later. All our episodes stay up on our platforms on the Street 919 FM, be it Facebook or YouTube. You guys can always go back and look at all the episodes that we have done. So if you missed certain interviews during the carnival season or anything like that, we interviewed quite a couple of people from the Marsh Grab Queen herself, Terry Lyons, to Zaya O'Connor, the interviews with Pan Trinbago. It's all right here. So y'all go and check that out. But yeah, here's what I wanted to draw to your attention. And honestly, really, I mean, honestly, it's a crime in and of itself. This took place in the States. So I'll read what happened. So U.S. Marine veteran Sergeant Brian McGinnis had his hand broken during an altercation with Capitol Police and Senator Tim Sheehy. Sergeant McGinnis began protesting America's involvement in the war against Iran during a Senate hearing when Capitol Police interfered. Now, mind you, and I'll rewind it for those of you watching online, all he said was, Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel. After which, he was attacked aggressively by Capitol Police. Literally, it was two men who tried to drag him out of the room, and then two more men proceeded to also attack him. Mind you, they couldn't even get him pinned to the floor, you know, these weaklings. Senator Tim Sheehy, who also has received $135,102 in contributions by various pro-Israel groups, quickly rushed in to move the Marine veteran. The Marine clutched at the door, attempting to remain where he was, resulting in his hand being broken as Senator Sheehy and the officers pulled him forward. Sheehy then walked away, visibly angry, as onlookers shamed him, one calling him a coward. Mind you, this was in a room full of other U.S. veterans, none of which, when the camera turns around, none of which even bothered to look back at the incident that was occurring. Mind you, this is supposed to be the country of free speech, right? Land of the free. And this is blatant free speech being suppressed while they're trying to go about with their meeting as if literally nothing is happening. Those of you who are watching on YouTube can see it plain as day. And that is an absolute crime. This is a Marine veteran, right? A person who has fought and served his country at one of the highest stations, and this is how they repay him. Olia, I don't want to see us go down this road, eh?
Forget all your differences, let we start to build.
A lot of y'all
we surely will.
say we need to focus on the issues that are happening here locally, but please to understand, we know that we live in a country that is heavily influenced by the world outside, for better and for worse. Let us not let this become the state of affairs in our country. I'm gonna leave it at that, huh? We're in a precarious place in history right now. Pendulum is swinging and it is yet to see where our ball will drop. Just pay attention to what is happening on the outside. In the Western world, where we are supposed to be far more liberal and open to the rights of people, this is what is going on in the supposed freest country in the world.
Surely I do have to spell them out.
Anyway, guys,
As well as I do the only way.
I'm gonna put a pin in that right there, and we'll bring the curtain down on the end of another session of the council.
More than ever
I hope you guys have a safe afternoon. We'll be back once again tomorrow for another edition of the Street Council. So y'all stick and stay locked on to the nation station, the Street 919 FM. Third Umpire is coming up next.
So come let us walk hand in hand.
I'll take this one call before I get out of here. But you gotta make it quick, okay? Hello.
Yeah, man. I know you would have take this call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me tell you this. For tomorrow, go, because that statement you just made there, so valid. Go and do your research tonight. You will see that the word democracy does not appear anywhere in the United States Constitution. Do your research, come tomorrow, and let them understand the word democracy is just a BS word. It never appeared in the American Constitution. So you have people, some of them in the 41, talking about democratic country and democracy and all kind of stuff like that. Do exist. A BS word. Come tomorrow. That's your homework. Teach the people something. Ain't no democracy. No exist. It's not in the U.S. Constitution. Right? Pay attention.
Interesting.
Good taking up a call.
Yes,
Come
sir.
tomorrow and let them know you research it. What the man said to you, accurate.
All right.
Then we're going to talk about why they have that so and who they're trying to fool with that. Have a good day.
All right. You have a good day too, member. Interesting insight for tomorrow. We'll definitely go do that. Anyway, guys, until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep TNT safe as well. Love light unto its light. Your boy The Dream. I'm going to leave you with a message from the messenger.
Your soul is not how people see you living. So every experience
Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
This is Rep Your District, brought to you by District TT Media, a soul-stirring television series celebrating the heartbeat of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Each story we tell is woven with the threads of tradition and innovation, shaping the future of Trinidad and Tobago's creative industry and beyond.
Now airing exclusively on Vibes TV, streaming in St. Martin, Guyana, Cayman Islands, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, Trinidad and Tobago, and St. Eustatius.
Tap into our platforms. Join the movement. Rep Your District, where Caribbean culture comes alive.
Get ready, this is big. Our first annual epic fundraiser cruise. Sail in the sunset aboard the stunning embassy yacht at King's Wharf, San Fernando. Easter Sunday, 5th April 2026. Boarding 2:30 p.m. sharp. Sunset vibes, sweet music, pure liming on the water. Tickets only $250. All funds for a great cause. Together we change lives. Quick route, no glass bottle, no big coolers. Casual dress, come as it comes. Payments can be made by Monday, 30th of March 2026. Tickets still available. Call or WhatsApp 683-8569 right now. Limited spots, don't sleep. Sail in the sunset, Easter Sunday, Embassy Yacht. Let's go.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Johanna. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM, every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawapya Allah and Officer Mathkoyak.